The secret number one is to make sure you pick the right destination. It's almost always the first decision you'll make when choosing a vacation, and with 196 countries in the world, there are plenty of options to pick from. So you need to think about the sort of places that you've enjoyed before, what type of food you like, your taste for adventure, when you wish to travel, and seasonality and all sorts of things like that is really a very big choice. So let's look at some of the examples. How do you find the best place to visit? Let's start with North America. It's a great option for a vacation. There's lots to see, plenty of places that we can take you to, and real variety, like the great national parks of the West, or the unspoilt forests and wilderness of Alaska. There's the tropical islands and beautiful scenery of Hawaii. And then we can even take you to the neighbours in Canada. We can show you the Rockies by rail or show you great cities of the West. Travelling in North America really is a great option. There's plenty to see and there's great experiences to have, and it's great for reducing your travel costs when you travel with Insight on a tour. But for the more adventurous traveller, Insight can also escort you to India, Nepal and Bhutan and Sri Lanka. And if you're looking for an experience that's a complete break from the norm, then this is the destination for you. As stunning as this picture is, there are few things that really so breathtaking as the sun rising over the Taj Mahal. It really is one of the most beautiful sights in the world, and we can take you in comfort and safety to these areas. When you visit Nepal, you'll see Mount Everest or the wonderful city like Kathmandu. Some amazing scenery. The hidden kingdom of Bhutan is a destination that's really hot right now, and the glitterati are there, let alone the day-to-day traveller. It's a mystic, sequestered realm of chanting monks. There's prayer flags and monasteries set within stunning natural scenery, and we'll show you those sites, the temples, the forts, and the precarious tiger's nest nestling high in the mountains. But my favourite destination of the lot has got to be Europe, and that's because there's nothing really that compares to the rich diversity of countries, cultures, food, heritage. And if you really want to experience Europe, you better make sure that you travel with someone who knows all of it. And Insight is the only operator that can take you to all but one of the countries in Europe, to 45 of the 46 countries in geographical Europe. The only place we don't visit is Kosovo. So let's talk a little bit about Europe then, and let's understand what it's about. Well, firstly, it's a continent overflowing with history, from the mysterious stones of Stonehenge to the ancient civilizations of the Greeks and the Romans. There's the castles and palaces of kings and queens and the relics of more recent world wars and conflicts that have changed the shape of history. And seeing all of that history and culture is a major reason that guests travel here, and on various different types of land arrangements that Insight offers. There's also the bucket list of landmarks to experience, like the Trevi fountain in Rome. It's just stunning. The legend goes to toss a coin over your shoulder into the wonderful fountain of Trevi means that you'll return to Rome again in the future. So, you know, it's not just the places, it's the stories that come with it. The world's most popular destination is France. The United Nations World Tourism Organization has just reported that France recently has been getting around about 86 million visitors a year. And if a domestic population is 65 million, just look at the size of the tourism business. And whether it's the Eiffel Tower or whether it's the more hidden parts of France, there's so much to see and experience. Some of those well-known countries we all know, but people do want to explore widely. And when we take you to the lesser-known places, you'll be inspired by some of the magic that will unfold. This is San Marino. It's one of the smallest independent states in Europe. We've just added that to one of our itineraries. We've also added Andorra and Moldova too, some very, very small countries. But all of these are fabulous places and really bring the colour of Europe to life. And then there's the culture and the art, the Renaissance art of Florence, the flamenco music in Seville in Spain and Andalusia, and pipers in Scotland and so much more. Europe is a rich and varied place. It's a great destination experience to discover. So that's the first point.